Okay, so we have pro styling tips from a former flight attendant. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a fit check. We've got this dress. I'm gonna tell you how much everything costs. So this dress, $8. $8 at the thrift store, y'all. Look how beautiful. And here's the thing is, like, if you want to wear red, you have to know your undertone, right? So some people can wear the orange reds. I look like a complete whore in church if I wear a red with an undertone. I have blue. You want to know what your undertone is? Look at your veins. Are they green or are they blue? If they're blue, you should be wearing cooler colors. If they're or green, you should be wearing more orange colors. Like, that's just like rule of thumb, okay? Secondly, I know it's kind of a bit of pain behind, but when it comes to glasses, like Zulu, if you're gonna do like a jeweled glass or something like that, you need to match it. And you don't have to match everything. I've got silver and gold here. I do that purposely so I can match out, because I like to wear my jewelry the way I feel. But sometimes you just gotta, if you wanna look polished, if you wanna look cool, eccentric, and like be in the vibe, like brunch with the girls or whatever, then yeah, go ahead and mix it up. But if you're coming online and if you're trying to look professional, you want it to be matchy-matchy. So we're doing the gold, right? And I am doing a little bit. I don't have, I'm feeling, maybe I've overdone it because I don't have my skippity paps on. I'm giving my nails a breather and I feel naked without my nails, and it's hilarious because anybody that knows me from before knew I hated them, but I just love them now. I love staying in my femininity. So you want to match up. If you've got, so let's say you love the same pair of glasses, go to Zulu, right? Like, you can get a pair of glasses there for 10 bucks, literally, right? And you can just change up and say, I want it in silver and I want it in gold. That little detail, when you're sitting and you're, you know what I mean, all the things, people put that together, especially creatives, right? So if you got all that doing the matchy-matchy, but if you want to do the unmatchy-matchy, then unmatch some things, right? Okay, heard chef. All right, so let me put these down. Next up, flight attendant special. So, okay, how do I do this? I'm gonna show you my legs, okay? Because it's still summer and I still want to wear peep toes, okay? And because I'm not doing any pantyhose, because regularly during like the winter, I'd be putting a black pair of like stilettos with this, right? And like, I love black, red and white, pardon me. But it's still summer. I want to wear the peep toes. By the way, these are from, so $8, these are $3, but their straps are broken, but they're like a high-end shoe, so I'm just gonna get the straps like redone and then call it a day, right? Like, why pay an extra $130 when I can just use these and get the straps repaired? If you watch read the book, The $1 Million or The Millionaire Next Door, you'll realize that people that are true, like millionaires, billionaires, they don't spend, they're not new money, they're old money. They like know how to invest in furniture that they like, and then they reupholster it like every 10 years as the things change. Like, they buy really great shoes and they resole them. Okay, so we're talking about quality over quantity. So when you're going out, so you see these are a camel. These aren't perfect, they're not a perfect match, but as a flight attendant, you never know where you're gonna end up. And I know, like, that sounds like really like stereotypical, like they're on their backs, hand in the sky. That's actually not, well, you know, it's just like a restaurant, right? You're gonna get what you're gonna get. But that being said, we're always prepared for everything, and we're living out of one bag. So you gotta have the statement piece. If you get out, you know, out like for like dinner with people or whatever, you wanna have something that's like, right? We're not showing the boobies and all the other stuff, like something that's, you know, corporate, but also eye-catching. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing sexier than a woman, and I learned this from one of my real estate, and I took that advice with me the entire way. It's, I think, how I got the Delta interview, and that's a whole thing. But nothing like an excellent, it doesn't have to be a pantsuit, Hillary, but like a nice business dress, right? So standing in your femininity, but still screaming power. So I've got these, so in case something happens and they're like, let's go down and see the park, or let me show you this property or something like that, I've got a similar pair of coloring that's gonna go with everything. Now, a lot of people will not, but I don't have a lot of water in my chart. The water that I do have in my chart is Scorpio, which means I'm the investigator. But this bag, even though people wouldn't pair it, like, we're talking about like a day trip, like we might go to the canyons and this, well, I wouldn't be doing that, but you know what I'm saying. So like, I like having, as a flight attendant, like all of my things, including an EpiPen for other people Right? Like I want to be ready. That's like a first responder. So the denim really like takes us down. Like you can go really high end, but like the slouchiness, and look at this. We're matching that strap right there. We're matching that strap with that color and that color. And this, we're using flats because flip-flops, first of all, I'm not, but if you got great ankles or if you got cankles, like getting something that goes around your ankle is great depending on the color, right? But these are really, really thin, so I can slip them in the bottom of my bag. I can have all of my refresh stuff. Denim can go with anything, and it really like that slouchy, like love, like it's just a cool aesthetic. So that's my thought on styling lace. Oh, and the earrings, these were $2 from the thrift store. Oh, and the rings, I got like a 50 pack of gold rings from Temu, and then I got a 50 pack of silver ones and like a 50 pack of earrings, and I was good for like 15 bucks for like the rest of my life. I don't know, it's just how you style it, right, baby? All right, mwah, 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 mwah. We'll see you later. Bye.